is his very first speech in the CC book, Competent Communicators. So please welcome, speaking on Dreamer, Dreaming, and Dream, Dushyanth.
Have you ever daydreamt or gazed out of the window sitting in a classroom when the teacher is talking something? You know what my response is? That's the Indian nod. We say yes like this and no also like this. Mr. Toastmaster, members and guests. I come from an agriculturist. My dad was an agriculturist, and I come from a family of agriculturists in the south of India, in a village. And he was harvesting sugarcane and rice. Education, though, remained top priority, and I had my education in good schools in a big city called Chennai, formerly Madras, in India. We were from a joint family, as bizarre as it might sound. I grew up under the same roof with my dad's brother's sons and daughters. We grew up quibbling about small things, fighting with each other, adjusting, and all those things. It sort of taught me to adapt and to be able to understand the various personalities. In the first decade, I'm trying to organize my speech into 3 decades. The first decade was that of the dreamer. As I mentioned, I'm in the classroom, gazing outside, looking at a cricket match that's probably going outside, or a soccer game, trying to analyze from here. The teacher asks me, "Did you finish your homework?" "What? Your homework is due today." "What? Really? I never knew that." And that was a candid admission. That was absent-mindedness. Really wasn't aware of that. "Okay, get out." So I was an outstanding student. After all of that dreamy phase, ventured into a much more challenging arena where the peer pressure improved, I suddenly had a fueling interest in numbers, puzzles, in math in general. So the natural progression was going to be engineering. And my uncle always used to tell me one thing. His golden rule, as he always states: you work hard now, you'll enjoy later. You have to work hard now. And that's what he kept saying all through my high school, secondary school, primary school. I was like, when would be the enjoyment phase? What? You still have to work hard? I can't wait to enjoy. But that was the amount of pressure. And in south of India, you had like comparisons drawn with different people. See him. See where he is. He's a doctor. He's an engineer. What are you up to? Just gazing around, dreamy. But then somehow all these things culminated into me really being determined. And I started, because I was so good with numbers, math and all that, I ventured into writing junior entrance examination, very competitive, difficult technology-based examination to get into a premier institute, Indian Institute of Technology in India. And that had training classes, and my typical day would be 6 a.m., wake up, go, attend your maths class, then go to school, come back, cycle your way, go to your physics and chemistry classes. By the time you're home, 10:30 in the night, again, come on, try to solve some complex math problems from those Russian authors, Viradov or Shalnov, and then I invariably end up sleeping on those Russian author books. That's how tight every day, every single day of my 11th and 12th standard, as you call it in India, just before entering into your bachelor's. That was my routine. But after all of that, I just missed getting into this Indian Institute of Technology. They just had like 2,500 seats, and I just missed it. Ranked like 2,700 or something out of several 100,000 people. So what do? I'm saying, I'll try again. My parents, no, that's not the sensible thing to do. Are you going to waste a year again? But I was so hungry, so passionate, so confident I would get it. But what happened? I said, okay, that's fine, I'll do. And I got admitted into other better engineering schools though. I took one, and the first 2 years of engineering was a breeze because I worked already super hard earlier, and I was able to grace through each of them, all the subjects, all the courses, pretty easy. But towards the last year, question again fueled, what next? And I was so interested in cryptography, an area in computer security, and that led me into saying, okay, let's follow my passion. And during the first 2 years, what I did, of course, when you're going to have a breeze, what do? You go out, have fun, hit the theaters, don't miss a single movie, especially go for the night shows. Even if you don't get seats, persuade people and somehow manage to sneak in, and then hang out with your friends, and that's what actually happened during that phase. After that, towards the last year, I applied, got admitted into a master's program in the University of Illinois for computer science in Chicago. And those 2 years sped by, but when I came here, I realized that it's not just about being one-dimensional and having goals, ambitions. What is equally important is to also know every now and then to have a breather, just to chill, just to relax, just to mix it up a little bit. Life isn't all about just working. So the decade of the dreamer was all about aspiring. And then I transitioned in the last decade. It's been all about adventure. 2 weeks back, I was 7 to 8 feet away from 4 lions in the African savannas in the bush. And not mentioning that, I was also in Europe last year, and I went to India, stole the girl of my dreams, came back, married her. And these are the things that have happened, and I'm now into more different things, evolving as a person every single day, meeting different people, seeing different places, knowing even the slightest things in nature can inspire you. For that matter, as an extension into Toastmasters, being here, meeting you guys, trying to get motivated every single day, learning something new. So and also having fun at the end of it. Even if I make fun of myself or bore you to the core, it's just you guys. So essentially, I am living the dream, and I'm so happy about it. There are more dreams to come, but thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you.